I came in 2022 with my humanitarian aid organization to help for Ukrainian people to exit Ukrainian being peace. And I visited Chernihiv after the attack, and I was speechless. So I decided that it needs to be something more. So I wanted to help the people, and I decided that I'm gonna come and stay till I can do the maximum I can do for the Ukrainian people. Me and 2 more Ukrainian people created an organization from humanitarian aid. We were delivering everything to the hot spots for civilians. Then we start helping also military and exporting people from the Polish border to the Netherlands, Germany and Belgium, and accommodate them in a safe location. It has been created for Ukraine especially. I have 0 military background before I came to Ukraine. In my normal life, I've been a lawyer and political scientist. If you see once people who need help and you can do something about them, it does something to you if you don't help them. You can't sleep at night. You feel guilty because there is someone in need that you have to help and you can do something about it. And after I saw the pain of the Ukrainian people, mothers, sons crying, the attack among civilians, hospital and children, I grew up with the idea that humanity is about helping each other. So I decided that I want to be a person who helps others in need. It was my choice. For me, comfort is to fall asleep at night in peace with myself, which is when you help other people. There's other people who don't have comfort and they're sleeping on the ground in the basements without food, without bed. It feels unfair for us to ignore those people in need and just look at our own life. I started as an assistant during the Corona time, and I worked for the Red Cross in the Netherlands as assistant in the hospital. So I finished a few medical courses there, and when I came to Ukraine, I graduated from combat medic courses in the International School for Tactical Medicine, and I work with the hospitalers. I love to work with Ukrainian people, but I also like to have multicultural environment. So it's where I feel good to do my job, where we can be professional and work together as one team. I have been working in Zaporizhia region and in Kherson. The most scary so far for me has been in Kherson, which was on water mission during a night in a boat. And it happened that our team could not see where we are, and there has been high risk for us to be shot by the Russian drones. So we actually had to swim. And that has been the most scary moment, because with the body armor and everything, you just have to fight for your life. So that has been the most scary location for me, Kherson. The most scary injuries is the one that you cannot do anything about it. When you cannot do anything and you know that there is nothing you can do, that's the most scary. Otherwise, there is no scary injury. The most injuries that we see is gunshot on the legs, which leads to a massive hemorrhage, which has to be very fast treated. A lot of shrapnels from falling grenades and drone attacks. We have been also facial trauma a lot, which are very heavy to be treated. This is the first when I come to an injured people. What I have here, first you grab the tourniquet. I have clamping scissors, which is to stop the massive bleeding the artery. I have gauze, gloves, of course, and here on the back, and here have more hemostatic for the massive bleeding. I also have pincets for shrapnels in case that there is a shrapnel that has to be taken, a marker, and I have intravenous cannula for giving IV immediate if you have to evacuate someone. I have also a lot of the carabines, so we can create a stretcher in case that we don't have, and we can evacuate the person immediately. So usually I have with me 3 IFAKs. One my own, this is for the first that I can do, and I have a medical backpack that I take with me for more than 1 injured people. My mom is crying every day. They actually don't know where exactly I am. I never share with my family where exactly I am for security reasons. They are very proud. They said that they grown up a human being with heart, and they are proud that I'm helping our people, because we feel Ukrainians are our own people. but they're very scared that something will happen. I don't call with my parents, I only send messages because on the background there is most of the time explosions and they don't know where I am. So if they hear those explosions, they will ask me where I am, and I don't want them to know where exactly I am. I want to keep them as relaxed as possible. My father has been working in Ukraine before and he loves Ukraine. My family actually planned to come to Ukraine this year. So if everything goes well, they'll be very soon here for a small vacation in the summer. Bulgaria is supporting Ukrainian people because they feel that we are together. We speak almost the same language and we are very close to each other. There is everywhere people who don't understand the situation in Ukraine because they're not here. That's why I invite everyone who says something against Ukraine to come here and see it with their own eyes. But from all surroundings that I know, everyone that I know is supporting Ukraine and pray for the winning of Ukraine. Before the war, Bulgaria thought that Ukraine, Russia, Bulgaria and Slavic countries are one family and they should support each other and work together towards a better future. After the war, situation has been very different, but before they never thought that this aggression will escalate to such an extent. They never thought that Russia will invade Ukraine and exercise such an aggressive actions against the people here. I think that Ukraine deserves autonomy and peace as every other country, and I think that every country needs to support it. Now, given the situation, I'm very careful when I think about Russia because the first thing coming into mind is aggression and invasion, death and pain. So I don't know how the situation will be solved. I hope for the winning of Ukraine, that's all we are here for. But I don't think that Russian people will be able to create any friendly environment from 2022 with any other country. And I don't know how they will ever be able to pay for all pain they have caused to Ukraine. To go on missions right now, to help my team and my people towards successful fighting in the war and peace for Ukraine winning. So I came in 2022 and I have one vacation, which was for Christmas, to see my family for a few months, and then I came back. This year there will be no vacation. It feels right to be here. It feels right to be back. It feels the right thing where I belong right now in this moment. I have a family here and I actually missed Ukraine. I missed it a lot. That was last year, just before I left in October. I met a commander who asked to give medical training for his unit, and we gave medical training. After that, he came back from a mission, and he came and he said that he will never be able to see his daughter because he saw his daughter, who was a combat medic, dying in front of his eyes. And I saw a very strong man who continues to fight, but he told me, whatever you do in Ukraine, think that your father may be me one day. So this is important, but please don't die. And from now on, I'm always thinking, what if this is my last day here? This is kind of the most scary thought that I have. After Ukraine wins this war, probably I'm gonna buy a house here, live here and start working here. Ukraine is my home now. I like it, I love it, and I love the people.